like might be a little bit different. So if you've been to class over the last couple of weeks, we've been focusing in on the shoulders and how the shoulders move inside of each one of the poses. And we'll kind of keep moving with that tonight. One piece in particular that we're looking at is kind of like how our shoulders like to go backwards. So what we'll explore through the practice is there are a lot of times where our arms go back, specifically when we're binding. So anything where your hands kind of catch or do something behind your body. One of the default things that most of us tend to do is that when our arm goes back, we tend to try to externally rotate to open up our chest. So not a big deal. You'll probably get some stretching, but if you do it a lot, what you tend to end up getting is soreness up at the front of your shoulders, and usually you get a lot of tension in your upper back. So all that externally rotation ends up kind of crunching everything up here. So what we're going to explore in the practice today, we'll be playing with some binds. And specifically, as your arms go back behind you, you're looking for what's called internal rotation. So where your arm bone rolls in towards your torso as you go back versus your arm trying to roll out away from your torso. You don't have to understand any of that. You don't have to remember any of that. It's just what we'll be playing with, and we'll explore it as we go through the practice. Okay, so for now, let's start seated. Seated position, most of you are already there. Create a comfortable seat, and so for many of us that might mean sitting on a block. You can rest your hands in your lap or on your kneecaps wherever they feel comfortable, and to the best of your ability, sit up nice and tall without forcing it. You can keep your eyes open or closed. If you choose to keep your eyes open, set your drishti at a single point and relax your gaze. And we'll start with some deep breaths, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Relax your shoulders, relax your face. And then after your next exhale, if your eyes are closed, open them. Take your arms out like a capital letter T and turn your thumbs up towards the ceiling like good job. Okay, take a deep breath in, and with the exhale, you'll turn your right thumb down and see if you can keep turning until your thumb points behind you, and you let your shoulder kind of go wherever it's going to go. Inhale, come back up, thumbs up, and then exhale, left thumb down, and see if you can point it all the way back behind. And inhale, thumbs up. Exhale, internally rotate your right thumb, right arm. Inhale, thumbs up. And then exhale, see if you can internally rotate your left arm. And do that 2 more times each side. Good. Now after you rotate your left arm, inhale, 2 thumbs go up. And on the exhale, internally rotate your arms, stack your hands behind your low back. See if you can stay tall with your seat. Inhale, come back out, thumbs up. Hey, Ashley. And exhale, internally rotate, stack your hands at your low back. You'll keep doing that. Go back and forth. So really focus, can you keep your spine tall as your arms roll in and touch your low back? Good. Kristen looks good. Ratana looks good. Go through that one more time. And after your next exhale, hands at your low back, come to tabletop position. Hands directly under your shoulders, knees directly under your knees, and take some cat dog tilts. Inhale, heart forward, look forward. Exhale, tuck your chin, round your spine. And you'll keep moving back and forth. Okay. Deeply dial into your breath as an axis to feeling the quality of your spine, the quality of your shoulders as they just exist at this moment in your practice in your day. One more big breath in, heart forward, look forward. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your knees, downward facing dog. Set your gaze at the back lip of your mat and settle into your foundation. Take a deep, deep breath in and a full breath out. Look forward, step up to the top of your mat, ragdoll pose. You can let your arms dangle. You can catch opposite elbow. See a lot of you swaying side to side. That can be good. And as you sway, see if you can feel just like the quality of one side of your body as you sway one way, the quality of the other side of your body as you sway the other way. And feel that connection up from the back of your pelvis, across the surface of your back, and across your two shoulder blades. So feel wide, warm, and open through the back side of your body. And take a full breath in, centering your torso, blow all the air out. Then press down through your feet, come rolling up to stand, extended mountain pose. Reach up, look up, take a big breath in, and exhale, hands to heart center. Set your drishti, set an intention for your practice tonight, and we'll begin with 3 ohms. Inhale. Inhale, reach up, extended mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold, belly to your thighs, bend your knees as much as you need to. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, low push up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath in. Blow all the air out, look forward. Move your feet up to your hands. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, fold. Press down through your feet, reach up. Extended mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway up. Plant your palms, step back, high to low push up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale your hips back, downward facing dog. Set your gaze to one point. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last breath in. Blow it out. Move your feet up to your hands. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up. Extended mountain pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, low push up. Upward facing dog, big breath in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. 3 breaths. Stay in the rhythm of your breathing. Okay, 2 more. Breath in. Breath out. Feet to your hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain pose. Forward fold. Lift halfway up. Low push up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. In, out. 2 more. Last one. Empty, feet to your hands. Half, fold. Extended mountain pose, fold. Halfway lift, low push up. Up dog, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, open your mouth, clear it. Really good. 2 more breaths. Your mouth can be open or closed, that's up to you. Last breath in, blow all the air out, move your feet to your hands. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, fold. Chair pose. Bend your knees, sit your hips back, reach your arms high, forward folds. Halfway lift up, low push up. Up dog, downward facing dog. Step your right foot to your right thumb, warrior 1. Spin your back foot flat, reach your arms high, low push up. Good. Upward facing dog, down dog, left side warrior 1. So left foot steps, back foot flat, good, low push up. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Big breath in and a sigh out. Good, 2 more breaths. We're gonna go through that 2 more times, called a sun salutation B. Last breath in, blow all the air out, feet to your hands. Halfway lift, fold. Chair pose, big breath in, fold. Halfway lift, press your butt cheeks back, low push up. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Right side warrior 1, step, take a deep lunge, reach up, low push up, good. Up dog, downward facing dog, left side warrior 1. So you can do it in 1 inhale, low push up, exhale. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. 3 breaths, 1 more time. Just warming your body up. Trust your body knows how to move. You don't have to really overthink it. 1 big breath in, blow the air out, feet to your hands. Halfway lift, fold. Chair pose, fold. Halfway lift up, low push up. Upward facing dog, down dog. Right side warrior 1, step, look up, low push up. Up dog, down dog. Left side warrior 1, 1 breath, low push up, perfect. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Take a breath in, blow the air out. Good. Now with the inhale, lift your right leg up and back behind you. Exhale, knee to your nose, crunch. And you'll shift your shoulders forward over your wrists. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, knee to your nose, crunch. 2 more times. Inhale, kick. Exhale, crunch. Even get your nose and your knee to touch. Really squeeze up. 1 more time, kick. Exhale, crunch all the way up. And then step to your right thumb, crescent lunge. So different than warrior 1, your back heels over the ball of your back foot. Beautiful. Set your eyes. Deep, deep breaths. 2 more breaths. I take 1 more breath in, reach high. Now hands to heart center. Keep your elbows wide. So press your palms together, elbows wide, shoulders wide. Take a breath in. Exhale, tip forward and twist to the right side, crescent twist. Good. Spin the center of your heart up to meet your thumb knuckles. It's less about twisting, actually, and more about pressing your feet down and lifting your torso up away from the floor. Now 2 more breaths right here. 1 more breath in. Stay for the breath out. Inhale up to crescent lunge and open to warrior 2. Okay. Set your hands over your front middle finger and stretch from fingertip to fingertip. In the next 3 breaths, expand your chest and your upper back evenly. Now, on your next exhale, spin your thumbs down. So this is your internal rotation, and stack your hands at the back of your pelvis. Lift up to the top of your head. Take a breath in. Listen close. Straighten your front leg. Bend your back knee, Skandasana. So you'll set your butt cheeks back. Your torso will tip as though you're going to be parallel to the floor. And then if it feels okay, lift your front toes up towards the ceiling. Take 5 breaths here. So really press your butt cheeks into the space behind you. Good. Reach your crown forward away from your pelvis. Really good. So you have a long spine, and feel how now you have room to take your shoulders straight up rather than rotating your arms out. Take 1 more breath in. Stay for the out. Inhale back up, warrior 2. So bend your front knee, reach your arms out. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach your top arm up towards the ceiling. Point your thumb to the back of the room, internal rotation. Internal rotation. So here you'll kind of play it. You're disoriented, right? We're in a different position. It's like that. So you'll take your top thumb, look at your top thumb. So look up, see it, and spin your thumb to the back of the room. That's it. Take the back of your top hand to the back of your pelvis. Beautiful. You can stay right there. This is a half bind. You can weave your bottom arm under and catch your top hand for a full bind. Beautiful. Keep your arms internally rotated. Widen your chest and your upper back. 2 more breaths. So see how it's trying to externally rotate? It's that. And then widen. That's it. Take 1 more breath in. 2 hands to the floor. High plank. Big toes together. High plank, big toes together. Side plank. Heels go right. Left hand to the sky. So one of the key movements when binding that allows you to let go of the external rotation is teaching your chest how to get wide without your arms. Push your bottom hand down and reach your top arm up. So feel your wingspan get wide. Really good. Take 1 more breath in. 2 hands to the floor, low push-up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Big breath in and blow the air out. Awesome. Other side. Lift your left leg high. Breathe in. Exhale, nose to your knee crunch. Inhale, kick. Exhale, crunch. 2 more times together. Exhale, crunch all the way in. Step crescent lunge. Now, just play with the position of your arms and find the width, find the forward, backward, where your chest and your upper back both feel wide. Good. And then breathe into that width. Take a big inhale, hands to heart, tip forward, twist to the left side, crescent twist. Yep. And then Adam and everyone press both feet down and lift your chest up higher. That's it. So pit of the belly pulls up. The weight in your bottom arm lightens up as you lift your chest up, chest towards your thumb knuckles. Kaiman, lift your torso higher. So it's not even the twist. Your whole torso goes up higher. Yes. Kaiwan and everyone, take 1 more breath in. Blow all the air out. Crescent on the inhale. Warrior 2, open. Set your eyes. And then try your arms a bit forward. Okay, so feel how your chest gets short, but your back feels wide. Now take your arms too far back. So feel how your back gets kind of scrunched, but your chest feels wide. And then play forward and back until it feels even. So your chest and your upper back are evenly open. And then once you have that stretch, fingertip to fingertip. So make that as wide as you can. Really good. Take a big breath in. On the exhale, thumbs down, hands stack behind your low back. Take a breath in. And then skandasana to the back of your mat. Left leg straight, bend your right knee, the knee towards the back of your mat, and send your butt back. Yeah. As your butt goes back, your sitting bones lift up and back, stretch the top of your head off the right side of your mat, so away from your pelvis. Breathe. Is your upper back still wide? Check. Is your chest still wide? Check. Take a breath in. Stay for the out. Inhale, warrior two. Come back up. Stretch your arms wide. Extended side angle. So now new orientation. And this is like the thing with yoga. Like you think you have something here, and then when you're here, it's like, wait, where am I? And then when you're on your head upside down, it's like, wait, how do I get that again? So you're rediscovering your body in all these different positions. Turn your top thumb to point to the back of the room. Good. Let that movement happen all the way up to your shoulder. And then sweep the back of your hand to the back of your pelvis. Good. You can stay there or take the full bind. Check, is your chest still wide? Is your upper back still wide? Nice. And you're just right here with the strap. Now, like Allison, if you're using a strap, if you grab your hands with a full bind, pull your hands apart to create that width. Good, Tori. 2 more breaths. Drag your left hip back. Chest forward. Last breath in. 2 hands to the floor. High plank. Really good. Bring your big toes together to touch. Side plank. Heels right. Left hand high. Check, is your chest wide? Is your upper back wide? So even here. And then press down and stretch all the way up. Create all the space you can between your chest and your upper back. Take 1 more breath in. Reach up. 2 hands to the floor. Low push up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Blow all the air out. Look forward. Step or float feet to your hands. Lift halfway and fold. Press down through your feet. Roll all the way up to stand. Extended mountain pose. Bring your feet together. Eagle pose on the right side. Okay, so right arm wraps under your left arm. Right leg wraps over your left leg. And then to the best of your ability, land your elbows right at the center of your chest. The default is for them to kind of go off to the, left side. See if you can center your forearms right at the center line of your body. And then take 2 more breaths. Good. Step down, reach up, take a fresh breath in, left side eagle pose. And you can even play as you take your arms left and take your arms right and kind of feel how your body opens and shifts and change as you move your arms around. Some movement will kind of allow you to, let's say, exist within some of the tightnesses that are there, and others are going to challenge your body, especially upper back, to open a little bit more. Breath in, blow it out, step down, reach high, take a breath in. Now exhale, arms out to a T, stack your hands behind your sacrum, internal rotation. Lift your right knee up, standing single leg raise. Okay, so with your hands on your pelvis, feel that your pelvis is level and neutral. Deep breaths. Take 1 more breath. Keep your pelvis neutral. Open your leg out to the right. Use your hands to feel, give you feedback about what your pelvis is doing in space. Really good. Now listen close. Take a big breath in right here. On the exhale, chair pose. Keep your hands where they're at. 2 feet to the floor. Sit your hips back. Inhale, come back up. Leg out to the side. Exhale, chair pose. Do that 3 more times. Just kind of feel the transition from the floor up and then back into chair. Really play with feeling the press down. What is it with your left heel in order to transition from the floor up to this balancing position. Good. Now one more time. Next time you hit chair, hold it. Sweep your arms up, take a breath in, and then prayer twist to the right side. So option. You can take the bind half or full to set up for bird of paradise, or you can take the twist and keep your hands stacked at the back of your pelvis. Whichever one you've got, press down through your heel, your right heel, and lift your left leg up, bird of paradise. So it can either be hands behind your back, as we already practiced. It can be with the bind added. If you're up, bound or not, then play with lifting and straightening your right leg. And you can even just straighten and bend if it's a lot to keep your leg straight. Good. 3 more breaths. Really good, Aaron. Nice and wide through your chest and upper back. Aaron and everyone, take 1 more breath in. Blow all the air out. 2 feet to the floor, fold wherever you're at. Take a breath in. Blow it out. And then press down through your feet. Come rolling up to stand. Good. So look up front real quick. Here's what we're doing, because we kind of seem like, what the heck are we doing? So you're playing with this movement. It'll be on the other side in a moment. As you go to transition back up, you'll take a twist. You can either here take that bind and then move up with the bind in place. I'm not warmed up like you guys are. Or keep your hands at your low back and then just lift up again. So you're playing here without the bind, or you can have the bind in play there. Okay, so let's give it a shot. Hands stacked behind your back. Lift your left knee up. Good. Set your eyes to a point and feel into your upper back wide and your chest wide. So you get shoulders forward, shoulders back. Just kind of feel, where do you have width on both sides? Now take your leg out to the left. Really good. Take a full breath in. Exhale, chair pose. Keep your hands right where they're at. Good. Inhale, come back up. Left leg comes up and out. Exhale, chair pose. 3 more times. So you're playing with the transition from chair into bird of paradise. And really feel how it is like you're pushing the floor away with your right heel to come up. Push the earth down and away from you. Good. The next time you're in chair, hold it. So chair pose. Good. If you're not going to bind, keep them where they're at. If you are, inhale, reach up, and then prayer twist to the left side. So you'll twist to the left side. Good. Work the bind. You can use a strap if it's tight. And again, if it's not accessible, just stack your hands at your sacrum. Press down through your right heel, and inhale, stand up, bird of paradise. Good. 5. Good. Josh is using a towel. It's perfect. 4. Now widen shoulder to shoulder. 3, 2. Take 1 more breath in and 1 fold. Whatever it was, it's perfect. Fold your head down. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. Press down through your feet. Come rolling all the way up to stand extended mountain pose. Tree pose on the right side. Right foot to your left inner thigh. Tee your arms out to the sides. Set your eyes to a point. Drishti. Deep breaths. Ujjayi. As you widen across fingertip to fingertip, relax your shoulders away from your ears. Good, Kaiwan. Turn your thumbs down. Sweep your hands to stack at your low back. Stay here or make 2 fists and press your fists together. Press down through your left heel. Zip up through the pit of your belly and press out through your left and right shoulder. Good. Big, big breath in. 2 feet to the floor. Change sides. And when you're ready, tee your arms. And sometimes teeing your arms, if you do it before you're ready, almost works like a stabilizer. When you see the people who walk, I'm thinking of like the circus, where they walk on the tightrope with that big stick across their chest. Your arms work in the same way. So as you stretch from fingertip to fingertip, feel how that creates your stability here. Turn your thumbs down, and then stack your hands at your low back. Stay here, or make two fists and press your fists together. And now enjoy the space across your chest and your upper back as you breathe. Can your breath carve out even more space? One more breath in. 2 feet to the top of your mat. Really good. Inhale, reach up, extended mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, low push-ups. You'll vinyasa through up dog, press back down dog. Listen close, take a breath in. Blow it out. Step your right foot forward, warrior one. Warrior one. Good. In warrior one, tee your arms out to the sides. Expand your chest and your upper back. So arms forward enough that your upper back, your shoulder blades are wide. Turn your thumbs down. Bring your hands to stack, option 1. Bring your fist to press, option 2. Or option 3, turn your fingertips up and press your palms together. Good. Now expand your chest and your upper back. Take a full breath in, straighten your front leg, and tip forward, reverse namaste, front facing forward fold. Press your front big toe mound down into the earth and draw your right outer hip back towards the back of the room. Straighten your back leg. Yeah. Now if that's a lot, soften your front knee until you have the degree that feels workable for you. Take 2 more breaths. Widen your shoulders. 1 more breath in. 2 hands to the floor, twisting triangle pose. Left hand to the floor or block. Right arm high. Right away, check. Is your chest collapsing in? Is your upper back collapsing in? Create the wide expanse through your chest and your upper back. Bring your arm a little more down so you have this space. That's it. Now press your bottom hand into the earth. Stretch your top arm, all the fingertips out. Take 1 more breath in. Stay for the out. 2 hands to the floor, downward facing dog. 1 breath in. 1 breath out. Left foot, warrior one. Tee your arms. Yep. Some of you have the habit of really pulling back. And so check back in on how it feels. So out of your default, like, this is just how I do it. This is just how I do it. And kind of feel with your felt sense, okay, too much this way, too much that way. And this is just right. Space in my chest, space in my upper back. Now spin your thumbs down, stack, 2 fists, or reverse namaste. So in my body, the first thing that happens is my chest closes, clunk, like that. So instead of rolling out, widen. Get wide from shoulder to shoulder. Now breathe in, straighten your front leg, tilt. Keep pressing your arm bones, your shoulders out wide. Good, Josh. And then breathe. When your breath can be big and free, you know you're in the right direction. Look across the room. This looks so good. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale, drop your hands, twisting triangle pose. And then feel closed off chest. Is it like that? Closed off upper back. Is it like that? And feel for the just right. Two more breaths. Come out here. Press down like that. Does that feel a little bit more open? Take 1 more breath in. Hands to the floor, downward facing dog. Breath in, full breath out. Slide forward, high plank, and lower all the way down to the floor. Good. Locust pose. Reach your hands back and spin your palms down. Good. Spider tip your fingers. And then up to you, you can lift just your chest, or you can lift your legs up as well. So your arms here are in external rotation because your arms are right out at your sides. And if you notice, your hands are in front of you a little bit. Your chest is higher, your hands are on the floor. So here, external rotation is okay. Press your fingertips down, widen your chest and your upper back here. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath in, and lower it all the way down. Take a breath in, a breath out. Second, locust. Spider tip your fingers or reach back and interlace your fingers behind your back. So now that your arms are going behind you, you would internally rotate to catch. How do you know if that's happening? Either your palms are touching each other or your palms are facing the ceiling. Really good. I love Brian's like stacking his hands like we've been practicing on his pelvis. That works too. You can stack your hands behind you and then lift your chest up. Stretch your chest forward. Use your hands, your bind to guide your tailbone. That's it, back behind you. So feel how that opens up all the space in your low back. 2 more breaths. Really good, Yuri. Breath in and lower it all the way down to the floor. Beautiful. Floor bow. Bend your knees. Reach back, catch the top of your ankles. Internally rotate through your shoulders. Now kick your shins back. Breath in, lower it all the way down. Keep your knees bent, windshield wipe your legs side to side 1 time each. And then second set, floor bow, bend, reach back, catch, internally rotate and lift up. So if your body's like mine, when I really got this, what I noticed was my shoulders felt more spacious. It wasn't as intense of a feeling, but there was more room. Can you get more space here? Yeah. Take a full breath in and lower it all the way down. Windshield wipe your legs side to side. Good. Press your palms to the floor. Press up to tabletop position. And take a couple cat dog tilts. Inhale, heart forward. Remember these. Exhale, round your spine. You can get your range a little bit further if it feels good, if it feels right. So maybe you can arc a little bit more. Maybe you can round a little bit more. Okay, go through 1 more round. You'll finish in the cat position, the rounded position. And then from your cat, press down through your knees, roll up to standing on your knees, camel pose. Set your hands behind. It's internal rotation. Your arms go behind you. Super common to take this pose and try to roll everything out. So roll in, tailbone down, lift your chest up, and then relax your head back if that feels okay. So rather than rolling your shoulders out, continue to press your shins down and press your thoracic spine up into the back of your heart. Deep, deep breaths. This way. Yeah. So your hand can stay, but your arms are like this. Yeah. Yeah. You see him breathe a little bit more, right? Ashley says this is so much better. Take 1 more breath in, blow it out, and then inhale, lift your chest up and out, downward facing dog. Take 2 breaths. 1 more. Drop to your knees, second set, camel pose. Play with it. So it might mean you're disrupting the way you usually do it. So try it on and just kind of see, what are you gaining access to? For me, at first, it was just space. I feel like the pose wasn't as deep, but I had more space in my chest and my upper back. And then over time, the space became something I could drop into. My pose eventually got deeper. And it came from something that was more like integrity than bending in half. Good. Take a breath in. Blow all the air out. Press your chest up and out. Downward facing dog. Take it back. One breath in. One breath out. Look to your hand. Step or float to a seat. Lie back. Bridge pose. And explore your arm position. So up to you. You can reach for your feet. You can grab the sides of your mat and pull. You can interlace your fingers, press them down. Just kind of feel what space you created. Whichever arm position you pick, is there space across your shoulder blades? Are they wide? Is there space across your chest? Is it wide? So for some of you that are squeezing your shoulder blades back behind you, just know you're closing off space. Can you widen your shoulder blades across the mat? Good. Breath in. Really good, Tori. And lower it all the way down. Get one breath on the mat. 3 more back bends. It can be wheel or bridge, up to you. Set it up. If it's wheel, plant your hands deep and wide. And then inhale, press it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take a breath in. 5, tuck your chin. Get one breath on the floor. And then number 2 of 3, your wheel, and rise up. Even if you're playing in wheel, can you feel that your chest and your upper back both expand? Good. Big, big breath in. Tuck your chin, come down. This is your last one. Take a breath. Clear it out. Bridge your wheel, set up, and come up. Deep, deep breaths. Even into your upper back. Can your upper back widen and have room for your breath? Last inhale. Tuck your chin, come all the way down. Supta Baddha Konasana. Dead bug pose. Take your knees wide, and then you can catch the outer edges of your feet, or you can catch the back of your thighs. And how would you know which one? Feel for the one that allows your spine to be in full contact with the floor. Yeah. So like, can the back of your pelvis touch the floor, the low back, the back of your ribs, and your shoulder blades? The poses, it's never about what they look like. And you'll hear us talk a lot about like, put your shoulders here and put your leg here. And all of that, the goal of all of that is to create a result in your body. If you're not having that result, then that's not the pose for you, and that's not the alignment for you. Feel for the result where as much of your spine is touching the floor as possible, so that you have an even opening on the front of your torso and on the back of your torso. Feel the balance. Really good. Take a breath in. Blow all the air out. Bring your knees together. You'll keep them bent. Take your hands flat to your kneecaps. Beautiful. Now, press your knees into your hands and your hands into your knees. So nothing's going to go anywhere. This is called an isometric contraction. So as you press, pull the pit of your belly down towards the floor and your front ribs in towards center. So you'll seal your core up. Good. Keep the pressure. With the inhale, stretch your right leg forward. So your right leg will leave your right hand. Keep pressing your left hand into your left knee. And then exhale, curl your right knee back to your right hand. Good. Inhale, stretch your left leg forward. Exhale, pull your left knee back to your left hand. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, pull it back. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, pull it back. Go for 30 seconds. You can go at your own pace. And if you're like snoring here, like, oh, this is easy, go faster. I know some of you are like, okay, this is like my break. If going slower gives you access to like pulling your belly in a bit more, feeling the stability of your core more, then go slower. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees into your chest. Let everything relax for 1 beat. And then next up, yogi bicycles. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Your knees stay bent. Take a breath in. Exhale, right knee to your left. Yeah, you got it. Go. Some of you are already gone. Just go. You got it. As you move side to side, feel that same stability of your belly pulling down towards the floor that you created in the last stability exercise. Good. 15 seconds. Breathe and move. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees to your chest. We're going to do one more of those. Get a breath in. Clear it out. And then tee your arms out to the sides. Good. Bring your knees to 90. Knees over your hips, shins parallel to the floor. Now turn your palms down. So this would be like the internal rotation. Pause for a moment and stretch as wide as you can between your fingertips. So really get wide, shoulder blades wide, chest wide. Take a breath in. Your shoulders stay right where they're at. Exhale, lower your knees towards the right side of the mat. So both knees go. Pause. Take a breath in. And then call your knees back to center. Now pause right here. Shoulders on the floor. So everyone, both shoulders on the floor. Your shoulders will not leave. So it does not matter how far your legs go. Take a breath in right here. Both shoulders are glued. Drop your knees towards the left. They might only go a couple inches. Stay for the breath in. And then exhale, come back. Stay here. Breathe in. Knees go right. Stay. Breathe in. Exhale, knees come back to center. So you're going to keep moving like that. Keep your shoulders stable throughout. And as you move your legs, use the exhale to pull your belly muscles towards your spine. So your abdominals pull your legs back up, and your abdominals lower your legs down. Rather than like the stretch in your back or the tension of your back holding and moving your legs. I like it. Josh is playing with, as his knees go to one side, he straightens his legs out a little bit. So if you want to play with that, straighten your legs out a bit when you hit the side. See if you can keep your belly pulled in as you do that. Good. One more each side. And when you've hit each side evenly, hug your knees to your chest. That's how I'll know. Beautiful. Catch behind your thighs, rock forward and back 3 times, downward facing dog. Half pigeon on the right side. Now you can stay here in half pigeon or add thread needle, left arm under your hip. If you're threading the needle, aim for your left shoulder to be in contact with the floor. I'm going to adjust your back leg a little bit. So bring this up and shift your weight this way. Now you might want a little block. So pop there. Good. And then let this relax down as much as it can. Let me get you one more block. this under your ear. This will make some room for your shoulder. Okay. No, it's no problem. Yep. Perfect. And plant your hands, press back to downward facing dog. Half pigeon on the left side. If you thread the needle on the right side, on this side, you'll thread it right arm underneath your left armpit. And then check, is your chest wide and is your upper back wide? And if your chest is not wide, consider putting a block under your right ear so you make a little room for your shoulder to drop away from your ear. And if still your chest isn't wide, press your right arm down and lift your left shoulder up towards the ceiling. Here, Paul, here's a block. You can try that. You can try the next level up. Actually, lift up. Try that. Is that stable enough? Okay. Take 2 more breaths. And then press down, hands to the floor, swing your right leg forward, and we're going to come into a pose called Matsyasana. So watch me first. You don't usually get demonstrations this late on in the practice, but it's kind of cool. Some of these poses, we don't get to see more of the intricacies of them. I recommend sitting on a block for everybody. So if you try the block and you find out you don't need it, cool. You just get rid of it. It's kind of better to start with it and get rid of it than realize you need it in the middle of the pose. So sitting on the block, you're going to sit right up on the front edge of it. Oh, you have one. Okay. So sitting bones right on the front edge. Your right leg is the straight one. So you'll bring that out in front. And you're bringing it straight down the mat, straight in front of you. Your other foot, you're going to bend your knee, bring your foot as close as you can, and about 1 to 2 fist width away from your other leg. So you got some space there. Beautiful. Once you've got that, and you do, bring your right fingertips to the right side of the mat. So this is just going to kind of hold you up. The other arm reach up towards the ceiling. So you're going to reach. Think of this like you're trying to catch the can at the top of the pantry, and you can't quite reach it. So really reach up high. Once you've got that, now you're going to reach out in front. So inside your leg you go. See if you can get past your foot, really reach out. Now turn your thumb down. This is your internal rotation. Keep that and sweep your arm behind. So you're aiming to bring, again, your hand, the back of your hand towards your lower back. We're probably not going to hit that. You're more at the hip. If your armpit is not hitting your shin, ignore your leg and just take it around without catching the leg. So you can be in front or you can be without. Cool. If you catch in front, sweep the other arm around, and you can either interlace your fingers or use your strap and catch behind with the strap. Good. If you don't have the leg and your hands are at your back, cool, you're right here. Whatever you have, use your hands to lengthen your tailbone down towards the floor. So it's like you're tacking your hip and your low back down, and now lift through the top of your head. So you're long through the front and long through the back. You can stay upright or now fold your knee towards, or your forehead towards your knee. Good. Widen through your shoulders. That's it. So it's all this width. That's it. Okay. Now pull. Take 2 more breaths like that. 1 more breath in. Stay for the out. Really good. And then sit all the way up. Reverse table. Plant your hands behind you. Bend your knees. Plant your feet. Lift your hips, lift your chest, take a big breath in, blow it out, and then try the other side. Sit it down, left leg goes straight, bend your right knee in tight. Cool, left fingertips to the side, you reach your right arm up high. So really reach up high. And you can even lean out to the side a bit and really kind of get that arm up higher. Perfect. Take a big breath in, reach forward. So you're going inside your front leg, spin your thumb down, internal rotation, and then sweep your arm behind. So you either catch the leg or you omit the leg and bring your hands to your low back. Perfect. Cool. Press down through your butt, so your sitting bones. Even press down through your hands. Your hands are going to help press your seat down. Widen your chest. And then breathe here. You can omit this, because here's the big kind of piece, is here and here. And now tack this down with your hands. Yeah. Now stretch through the top of your head. Yep. And widen across your shoulders. You feel all that space start to open up. Now breathe right there. When I get this stretch up the right side of my back, especially inside my right shoulder blade. So if you're someone who gets like a lot of tension in your upper back, this is starting to iron those knots out. 2 more big breaths. See if you can target right up between your shoulder blades. Really good. 1 more breath in. Blow it out. So good. Sit all the way up. Reverse table. And let this feel good. Right about now, you're like ready to press way up. If it feels right, drop your head back. Take a big breath in. Blow all the air out. And then drop your butt. Fish pose. Block under your shoulder blades. And you're aiming for that block. That's good. Perfect setup. To be right between your shoulder blades. Now, as your arms rest beside your body, can you turn your palms down? And so notice how rolling open, it opens something, but as you turn your palms down, you're targeting into your chest a little bit more. And as you breathe up into the top of your chest, can every exhale relax your shoulders down around the block a little bit more? So every inhale, widen your chest, and every exhale, melt your shoulders. Take a deep, deep breath in and open your mouth, let it out. And then reach up with your right hand, catch the back of your head, so support, and roll over to the right side, or whichever side. Take the block out. And then once the block's out, hug your knees to your chest, your nose to your knees. Squeeze the muscles in your throat as you tuck your chin in tight, knees and nose in tight. Big, big breath in with the exhale, squeeze in tighter, and then release Shavasana. There's a cool eye tail in the upper corner of your mat. If it's not there yet, it's coming. You're welcome. You're welcome. Take a deep breath in and exhale through your mouth. And hug your knees up and into your chest. Roll to a side. And press yourself up to a seat. And so right back where we started, and yet it doesn't feel quite the same. Bring your palms together over the center of your heart. And as you press your palms together, sit up as tall as you can and widen your chest and your upper back. Feel into all that space. And then into that space, take a deep breath in and blow it out through your mouth. And we'll close tonight with 3 final ohms. Inhale. Lift your thumb knuckles to the center of your forehead. Take a breath in. And together we say, Namaste. Namaste. Great job tonight, everybody. Good work. Your shoulders feel a little different, little something happening somewhere. Everyone's like, good work. Let me know. Ratana, good to see you always. And everyone have a great rest of your night. You're welcome.